I would go back to my basic point, which is American students and families are borrowing something around $140 billion a year to go to school. And the question is, how can they best navigate that playing field? I would also think that the testimony here today suggests that that playing field is rapidly changing, including competency-based education, not just at Capella, but I think at other universities now are looking at, they have to do this, prior learning assessments. I know there's great controversy over these assessments and whether they are really trustworthy and what have you or not, but the fact of the matter is many people have come back from the wars in the Middle East with great competencies and they're not getting credit for that. We have to figure that out. The common word in much of your testimony is pathways. And so when I look at the problem of trying to get articulation agreements across old systems, 30 units, 60 units, 90 units, graduation, what have you, that's been hard enough. At least in my state, it's been very difficult to do, and I commend those of you who have advanced far beyond where the state of California is in these agreements. But when I look at the new plans that our state college system is undertaking, state university system is undertaking, they're now including how are you going to measure the internships? How are you going to measure employment-based curriculums? How are you going to walk across these to get through those 60 units, to get out of it, get your AA degree, to get your, and I think that we have a fire and boat drill going here because we recognize the value of these alternatives to seat time, to credit hours, and the rest of that, and I want to know how that's going to be done. I mean, I see the total reevaluation that's taking place in our state college system. And it's very exciting, and I think it's very student-friendly and very welcoming and allows a lot of additional players to come in and deliver competencies and informations and curriculums to that system. But that sounds like one that's going to have a lot of rejection within the traditional institution. And that's my concern. And Mr. Jones, I appreciate everybody here is graduating all their students, but your statistics are just devastating. I don't care if we're just measuring first-time students. That's a hell of a lot of students. But if only 19% complete their degrees on time, that's money. That's time. When I went to school, it didn't make any difference because it didn't cost you any money, and you had a lot of time. I was young, but that's not today. So I just would like to know how you think we best navigate this. And I guess I would throw in the other one is. When I look at some of the MOOCs and the online courses, I also think that helps us in the other direction, which is from the freshman year of college back into the high schools in terms of preparation. Remediation just isn't hard to do. It's almost a killer of college completion. And yet I talk to universities that, looking to use the Khan Academy to help with basic math. They think that's a much more role. I don't know if the college professors are going to accept the Khan Academy, in terms of whether they'll accept that in an articulation agreement. But those are the things to me that we have to sort out, and we have to do it in a rapid fashion, opening up all the opportunities that you're bringing to your students with the changes in these delivery formats. And I appreciate comment one from Capella and often certainly from you, because Maryland's been a leader in this effort. And Mr. Jones, if there's time, you can still tell us how we get above 19%. Mr. Jones?